Unlocking the power of habits. Habits are the small actions we do every day, often without thinking. They shape our lives more than we realize. If we want to understand success, health, learning, or even happiness, we must understand the power of habits. They can either guide us toward a better future or quietly hold us back. A habit begins with repetition. When we do something again and again, our brain learns it until it becomes automatic. For example, brushing your teeth every morning is a habit. You don't think about it, you just do it. This shows the hidden strength of habits. Once they are formed, they guide our actions without much effort. Some habits are helpful. Reading daily, exercising, or practicing a language are positive habits that bring growth. Other habits are harmful. Eating too much junk food, spending hours on social media, or going to bed too late can damage our health and productivity. This is why learning to control habits is so powerful. The first step to unlocking the power of habits is awareness. Many people do not notice their habits because they are automatic. Try to observe your daily routine. What do you do in the morning, during the day, and at night? Which habits help you, and which ones harm you? Awareness is like turning on the light in a dark room. You suddenly see clearly. The second step is changing small things first. Big changes are often too hard to maintain. For example, if you want to be healthier, you don't need to exercise for 2 hours immediately. Start with 10 minutes a day. If you want to read more, start with 5 pages. Small habits are easier to begin, and once they become strong, you can grow them. Another secret is the power of consistency. Doing something small every day is more effective than doing something big only once in a while. A person who practices English for 15 minutes daily will improve more than someone who studies for 2 hours only once a week. Habits grow with time and patience. Habits also connect to environment. Our surroundings often control our actions without us noticing. For example, if your phone is always beside you, you may scroll through social media without thinking. But if you keep books nearby, you are more likely to read. To build good habits, design your environment to make them easier. It is also important to understand the habit loop. Cue, routine, reward. A cue is a signal that starts the habit, the routine is the action, and the reward is the benefit. For example, feeling tired, cue, makes you drink coffee, routine, and then you feel awake, reward. If we change the routine while keeping the same cue and reward, we can replace a bad habit with a good one. Another lesson is don't be too hard on yourself. Everyone fails sometimes. Missing one day does not destroy your habit. What matters is getting back on track the next day. Habits are not about perfection, but about persistence. Finally, remember that habits create identity. If you read daily, you become a reader. If you practice kindness, you become a kind person. Small actions repeated over time build who we are. By choosing our habits carefully, we choose the kind of person we want to become. In conclusion, unlocking the power of habits is the key to personal growth. By becoming aware of them, starting small, staying consistent, shaping our environment, and focusing on identity, we can transform our lives. Good habits open doors to health, knowledge, and success, while bad habits quietly close those doors. The choice is ours.